Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Cotton Creations. Let's go ahead and do our fried portobello mushrooms, and ooh, they so good. That is our fried chicken substitute. So let's get into it, and let me go over what ingredients you'll need.
So these are all the spices that I'm going to use today. Sometimes I change up my blend. You can use whatever blend you normally use to bread. If you were to do, like, let's say fried chicken, that's what you want to use. You're gonna need some vegan milk, of course, some portobello mushrooms, some flour, and cornstarch. So let's go ahead and start getting our dredge mixed together. So I'm going to take all those spices and a little bit of flour and just mix that all together. And once that's well blended, I'm just going to add a little bit of milk, not too much, because this you want to remain thick. Not too thick, of course, but you definitely don't want it too thin, because you want this to stick to your portobello mushrooms, and this is where all the flavor on your portobello mushrooms is going to come from. So you definitely don't want it too thin, because you need it to stick onto your mushrooms, and you'll see in a second when we get to that step. So now for the dry batter, we're just going to combine the cornstarch, flour, some seasoning salt, and garlic powder into a bowl, or I'm just going to use a freezer bag. And then what you want to do is pat dry your portobello mushrooms and cut those into slices. And then from there, you want to coat it with your flour batter first. And then you want to add it to your wet batter and get that all nice and coated with the wet batter, so that, like I said, you lock in all those seasonings that we put in the wet batter. And then you'll go ahead and drop it back into the dry flour mix, and that's it. Now you can double batter this if you want a thicker coat, but honestly, just doing it like this, it has a really nice thick coat to it, and a really nice crunchy batter. So, but it's totally up to you. Do what you need to do. So now what you want to do is get your oil nice and hot, and then you want to gently add those into your hot oil and let those cook on both sides until they are nice and golden and crispy. And then what I like to do is I like to take mine out and put it on a cooling rack. That's extremely important to maintain the crunchy and crispiness of them. OMG, look at that. You can't tell me that doesn't remind you of chicken. Popeyes ain't got nothing on your girl with veganizing these fried portobello mushrooms.
If you want to see more videos like this and vegan recipes, head on over to my YouTube channel, Cotton Creations. 2 words, no crazy spellings, just Cotton Creations. And in the meantime, Y'all make sure you stay your distance because the numbers is going up. Wash those hands, wear your mask, and be blessed.